Hey, Michelle, you got a ChatGPT fail or it led you the wrong way?
Yes. So my husband was traveling to Brazil, and he asked ChatGPT. We both asked if we need a visa flying from the U.S. to Brazil. It said no. So a month and a half goes by, and I drop him off at the airport, and he calls me later. They're not letting him through security because he doesn't have a visa. You need a visa, being a U.S. citizen, yeah. And it takes up to 48 hours to get approved. So he missed that flight, and he was meeting his friend from Dubai. So the guy just did the trip by himself.
So you can't just get a ticket and have a passport and go to Brazil? You have to have a visa?
No. So so last year the law changed. Now Brazil requires U.S. citizens to get a visa, and yeah, we're yelling at ChatGPT, but we're like, what a rookie move! Like, why didn't we research it on Google?
One more
Trusted
check.
him.
Man.
I hate that too, because
man.
if you went back to your ChatGPT and you were like, what the heck? We needed it. It would be like, oh, you're right. Good catch. Totally.
Yeah, he just
My
apologized.
bad.
Yeah,
I didn't
so
know
sad.
that.
He was so sad. He didn't come out of his room for 2 days.
Man, that's so sad.
Yeah, he was sad, but yeah, don't trust
thought
everything.
a visa was to work somewhere. I didn't know you
That's
needed
what I
just
thought,
to go.
too.
Yeah, I
No,
don't
it's
know.
it's
What if-
permission to come into the country, so they make sure you're not a criminal. They want to do
criminals
a
can't get
background check
visas?
on you.
All right, Michelle.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would have believed
Yeah,
Chat, wouldn't
thank
you?
you, guys.
I would have been like,
I would, but I also
passport's
probably would have done it 3 or 4 different times, checked it different ways. Ask it. It all depends how
Rookie
you ask it.
move.
All right, Michelle, thanks for calling in. Thanks for
All right,
listening.
thank you. Bye.
Lorraine, you have a ChatGPT fail? Lorraine.
Did you say Lorraine?
Lorraine, yes.
Oh, yes,
Hello.
sir. Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. So I am a funeral director, and I had a death certificate come back to me saying ChatGPT says cardiovascular disease.
What?
Good morning.
Yeah, I don't understand.
You don't understand? A death certificate came back signed ChatGPT says
Oh, that's
cardiovascular disease.
So that's what the family put on it, or that's what the doctor put?
That's what the doctor put.
Oh, the doctor says that. Oh my God! So the doctor that did the
Yes.
autopsy says ChatGPT says it was cardiovascular disease.
It wasn't a medical examiner, but it was the doctor. Yeah.
wow.
Dang.
Really taking it
I
easy
don't
with
know
it.
that.
That was a major mess up.
If you're a murderer, good get. You kill that. Wow! Holy smokes! Yeah. Thanks, Lorraine. Thanks for calling in.
I mean, you would think of all the people that should not phone it in, it would be that guy.
Yeah.
Or, that doctor.
Speaking of murderers, I watched the frigging Idaho college murder. I finished it yesterday. And then I finished the Pan Am 103 bombing. I think that's 1 and 2 on Netflix. And I do have some thoughts on that. Where are you on that, Kyle?
I finished the Idaho murders, and I think I'm 2.5 episodes into the Pan Am.
So there's only 6 to that Pan Am thing.
That's
so,
a lot.
I know. So they're both like gut-wrenching, hard to watch, right? The problem I have with the Idaho murders is I feel like it's too soon to
I feel like it literally just happened.
I know, and because
But I
of
think
that,
they did that on purpose.
Well, wait, because of that, here's the problem I had. I have a perspective as a viewer, and then I have a perspective as somebody that's related to the people. Like as a viewer, I don't think the documentary people did a good job because I was pausing and Googling things, getting answers that they never answered. And the questions I want were graphic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it was like too soon, like it happened in 2022. But as someone related to the people that are there, I was like, God, it's so devastating. It's good to get this information out. What a psychopath this guy is, right?
Well, and he's like trying to get his guilty verdict removed.
now.
Yeah.
So it's
So
like,
that's why I think
it's
they
still
wanted
happening.
this out.
Because it's still happening. That's what's so wild. But here's the thing, like, for me, watching it as a viewer, I wanted to know more about, like, this guy stabbed 4 people, and, like, one person got stabbed 57 times.
Disturbing.
Like, you know how hard it
I have
is
a
to
stomach
57
about
times?
this,
So I
really.
thought, as a documentary person, I wanted to see, show me the diagram, show me the marks, show me was there blood everywhere? And they didn't say that in the documentary, but when you Google it, there was so much blood that blood got in the drywall of the walls of the house.
Wow.
And and the amount of it's so, and the thing is, even to talk about it now is cringy, it's too soon. It's like, if they did this, like the Pan Am bombing 103, that
was
happened
in the 70s?
1988.
Okay.
Now, one thing that both shows have in common, in my opinion, is how incredible police force is. What do you call the police force? What do you call them? What are you looking for?
Police department?
Yeah, the police department, the FBI, the CIA,
yeah.
the way they all came together. And like when they catch the Idaho guy, the way they have all the footage of the cars and they had a car expert do stuff and they did ping cell phone towers and they found one drop of blood. And that's another thing. How did the guy kill all these people? And there's no blood on him, no blood in the car.
Think about it. He was studying criminology. Like
Right.
he was studying.
And he was
knew.
stalking the house. He knew
Yeah.
he knew that he could go on a day where they were intoxicated. He knew the layout of the house. It was so disturbing. And like I remember when that had happened and everyone was so upset with like the local police department because they weren't giving any information. They're like, we need answers to what's going on here. But I feel like that's the reason why they were able to catch this guy is because they held their cards so close to them. If word would have gotten out that they were onto him, who knows if he would have gotten caught.
And the Pan Am 103 thing, the FBI and the Scottish Police Department and the CIA, they put the whole plane back together and they found pieces that don't fit on the plane and they found out one piece was part of a radio and that radio was a part of a bomb. I mean, it is fascinating how integral they got into finding who the bomber was. And that's
Wild.
kind of still going on right now. There's a trial now coming up about the bombers there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's crazy. I Googled everything. I would pause Idaho show and the Pan Am. I pause and Google, and it's so crazy, man. And what happened, right? Just when you see the plane explode on that show, isn't it terrible?
And like you said before, you don't really think about like when a plane crashes, like the houses that they crash into, and the families affected by that.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, there's Spider-Man.
Yeah, buddy.
Who here saw Spider-Man?
I did.
I did.
Yeah, Kyle, you didn't see Spider-Man?
I did not.
Are your kids not Spider-Man fans, or are they not there yet?
They're not really. Yeah.
Number one movie at the box office. Number two movie of the opening of all time.
I feel like you could tell by the crowds that were at the movie theaters because, normally when I go to a theater that nobody goes to on a Saturday morning, nobody's there. And it was packed out. In fact, I think I had to sit in the second row to see it.
Hey, we might need someone to review Spider-Man for us. 877-937-1047, and maybe you'll get some Doja Cat tickets out of it if we ask you a quick Spider-Man trivia or superhero trivia. So, your thoughts on Spider-Man, Peyton?
I loved it. Spider-Man is probably my favorite superhero of all time. I think Tom Holland does a phenomenal job. And I was really, really excited to see what Sadie Sink's character was going to be because there was that whole lore. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's so good.
She's perfect.
She is perfect. Tom Holland is perfect. Zendaya is perfect. There's this one scene of this guy walking on the street and he's interacting with Tom Holland. And I was like, that guy stole the show. He talks for like 3 minutes and I'm like, I'm sold on this movie. I thought it was so fun. You get a little bit of the Hulk versus the Spider-Man. Oh,
who are you talking about? You mean in the movie talking to Spider-Man?
Yes. There's one scene specifically in the movie that stands out to me. And it's when... I don't want to give it away, but there's a little bit of action with Spider-Man and a random man on the street. And they have an interaction. And that's kind of Spider-Man's first interaction with the villain of the movie. I felt like the guy talking...
Black guy?
Yes. I felt like he completely stole the show. I was
wow.
great acting.
I know the scene you're talking about, but I thought it was okay.
Oh, my God. I thought it was great. I loved that scene.
I was talking to my boys after seeing the movie, and I'm like, there was part of the movie... The very beginning of the movie, there's an action scene, and there's a scene in there that looked a lot like the video game, Spider-Man video game, where he's fighting like a gang of guys.
Oh, that was awesome.
And my boys were saying Tom Holland asked to put that in because he plays the Spider-Man video game so much that he wanted part of the movie to look like the video game. So that was a Tom Holland call. So the scene where he's doing like what Spider-Man does and putting a bunch of bad guys in webs and throwing them all over the place, that was directly from the video game.
My theater clapped at that part.
Yeah, I loved the action parts of Spider-Man. I thought it was great. One of the better Marvel movies I've seen in a minute. I really enjoyed it.
Well, Deborah, your thoughts on Spider-Man? Deborah.
Hello.
Your thoughts on Spider-Man?
So my son saw Spider-Man. His name is Hunter.
Okay, did you...
Hello.
Hey, Hunter.
What's up, Hunter? What'd you think?
It was good. I really liked it.
Okay. That's a good movie review right there. Chewy,
Get
how
to the
about you?
point.
What'd you think, Chewy?
I thought it was great action, very emotional, and I thought it did an awesome job at wrapping up the last movie.
That's true.
Yeah.
It did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was great, and I went with my wife and kids. And my wife, she's not into Spider-Man, but watching that one, she was like, "Oh my goodness!" I said, "You watched the one before this, you're gonna understand this one a lot more."
I think the one before it was 1,000 times better.
I was gonna say you don't sound like you're sold on it.
I didn't. Well, I sent you my video. Are you gonna make it?
I
My
did.
video. Paige said make a video of you before going to see Spider-Man and after going to see Spider-Man.
Oh, I misunderstood the assignment.
Yeah,
I
you did.
I thought
What'd
you
you
said
do?
take a picture.
I just got 2 selfies from Rich.
I thought you said take a
The
picture.
first one, I also thought the first one was very good, awesome.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think this one did good on following up on it. But the one before this one was awesome, better, like you said.
I thought this movie was okay. I didn't think it was great. I thought, so far, I'm the only person I've seen or read about that has that opinion.
Oh, you and my wife, Stacy.
Oh, really? She thought it was okay?
Well, first of all, she is
Well,
not.
she doesn't. I'm a Spider-Man fan.
She's not a Marvel Universe person. So beyond Spider-Man, I had to tell her who everybody was, including the Hulk.
Well, then she doesn't count. Is it like,
Well, John Jay, so what are the things, though, that you feel like that movie's missing then?
I'm so sick and tired of. God, what's wrong with my microphone? I'm so sick and tired of the movies being a setup for the next movie. Like, just give me the freaking.
Right. You want a
know what I
full
mean?
story, beginning, middle, end.
Yeah.
That could be
Like,
it.
Kind of a
So-
mystery, a little bit of mystery.
Yeah. And it's so, and there's, just like, stop. I don't need to know everyone's origins. Just give me the, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
You just
I
want a
get it.
fun, adventurous Spider-Man story.
yeah.
I think that's fair.
And it's like, okay, there's just, it was, I thought it was okay. I'll give it an above okay. Right?
Like
It was a good movie.
1 to 10. Give me a 1 to 10 for you.
6.5, 7.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
high.
the one
Oh,
before
that's
that?
not bad. That's not bad at all.
Okay, wait.
That's
the
still
one,
pretty good.
What's the one before that? What's it called? New Day?
Spider-Man.
No, Coming Home.
No, not the Homecoming.
No
the-
Way Home.
No Way
Yeah,
Home.
that's it.
No,
That
No
one-
Way Home. Yeah,
that
No Way
one,
Home.
a 10 out of 10. That one's a 10 out of 10. But,
Oh yeah, definitely. You're right about
and
that.
I feel
definitely.
bad because my friend wrote the movies. Like, I don't want to text him. Normally, he knows we put him on the air usually before the movie opens, and I didn't do that. Or after.
I think what they're trying to do also is keep the fan base that isn't as into it like the rest of us into it still. Like, okay, I'm not into it like that, but keep me informed.
Yeah.
And
Also-
they're trying to do that maybe just to sell tickets.
Also, I didn't like sitting through all the credits to get the end scene.
And the end scene was like a
Oh,
nothing
right,
burger.
yeah.
I was like, I waited
Yeah,
15
that's
minutes for this. That actually irritated me.
Well, the end scene can mean one of many, a few things. There's a few things it can mean. Anyway, hey, Chewy, you want to go see Doja Cat?
Of course I do. Heck yeah.
Okay,
My
you
wife
got-
would love that.
All right, hold on. We got some superhero trivia for you. Hold on. Let's see how good you are, dog.
Superhero trivia.
Let's see.
All right, then
you're
I'm
pretty
hoping
good at
better
it.
than I think.
Let's see. All right, let's see. What do you got, Rich?
Okay, everybody in the room's going to play. Kyle, you're still going to do well on this.
Okay.
All right, so here it is. Match the name to the superhero. So, John Jay, Bruce Wayne.
Batman.
Kyle, Clark Kent.
Superman. Is that right?
Peyton, yes. Peyton, Barry Allen.
Huh?
Barry Allen.
Steel?
Please.
Yeah, go ahead, Chewy Steele.
Is it the Flash?
There you go. All right, Peyton, Peter Parker.
Oh, that's Spider-Man.
John Jay, Tony Stark.
Iron Man. And Doctor Doom.
Kyle, Steve Rogers.
Did we
I know
do
you know
this
this
one
one.
before?
Yes.
And then I guessed Mr. Rogers and I got it wrong because I want to guess Mr. Rogers
Technically,
again.
you're right.
Well, sure. I mean, he is Mr. Rogers
Mr.
if you don't say Steve in front of it. But what's
Captain
superhero?
America.
Oh, there you go. Peyton for the steal. Okay, Peyton, Diana Prince.
Oh, that's Batwoman.
No, it is not. Diana Prince.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. For you, Chewy, Bruce Banner.
That's the Hulk.
There you go. John Jay, Natasha Romanoff.
Is that Black Widow?
It is.
Oh, that's another thing. How I thought they called that girl in the movie Black Widow,
They
and I thought
did.
Scarlett Johansson was Black Widow.
And I
must
thought
have
she was
missed.
dead.
I must have missed a scene where the sister became Black Widow. Now is that
Florence
what happened?
Pugh.
Did you see Black Widow?
I didn't finish it. I was so bored.
Okay.
in Black Widow.
Well, yeah, there's a lot that I don't know. There's just too much to have to catch up on. But eventually,
Hello?
like in the Thunderbolts, she.
Hold on, Chewy. Chewy can't hear you. Chewy
Oh
can't-
no, Chewie.
Now we can.
Can't
Now
hear
we
you.
can.
Okay.
Oh, you guys hear me?
Yeah. No. Hold on. Sorry. You couldn't hear Nick. Nick was explaining who Black Widow was. But
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I couldn't hear him at all.
All right,
liked
one
her
more.
scenes,
One
too.
more for you, Chewy. Logan.
Oh, that's Wolverine.
That's
all day.
Wolverine. That's good enough for a win.
All right.
right,
The
Chewy.
rest of them, no way you're getting. The rest of them
gonna-
are too tough.
you're gonna go see Doja Cat, my brother.
Okay, can I just say I've been listening to you guys since I was a kid. I love you guys. This has been awesome, fun. I was gone for a long time, came back, and I'm glad you guys are still the same guys and
Yeah.
still doing it.
Gone like in prison.
Love you guys.
Were you in prison?
Yes, sir. I was in prison for like 10 years. But
Wow.
I came out, started my business. I got my wife and kids, bought a home. I'm doing amazing.
You're just like
like it.
Scorpion.
I was just going to say a lot of people that listen to us as children are in prison, and so he's out. So I just figured as much. Welcome out.
Chewy,
Oh yeah, you guys are my photo album.
Right on. Chewy, what city do you live in?
I live in Phoenix. Well, now I live in Glendale, but I grew up in Phoenix, Maryville area.
Right on, dude. Thank you so much for the Maryvale. That's tough. Right on, brother. Well, thank you for listening to
Tough, yeah.
Hold on, we're going to set you up with Doja
All right,
Cat
thank
tickets.
you.
She's tough too. Speaking of Glendale, a study ranked 182 of the largest U.S. cities based on 3 categories: emotional and physical well-being, income, and employment. And they came up with the happiest cities of 2026. Glendale, not in there.
Oh, all right.
That's sad.
Tempe, Arizona, number 20.
Woohoo.
Chandler, Arizona, number 14. Happiest city. Who lives in Chandler?
I do.
Me.
Peyton and Kyle both live in Chandler.
We're pretty happy.
You're
I
pretty
would
happy.
say we're pretty happy people.
Number 9 on that list, Gilbert, Arizona.
What's up?
Is that where you live?
Kind of.
We all kind of live there.
Number 3 on the happiest cities in the whole state in 2026. Number 3, Scottsdale, Arizona.
You know.
Number 1, the happiest city of 2026, Fremont, California.
Fremont.
I don't know what that is.
Where is that?
I don't know. I just said I don't know where that is.
Middle
I
California?
don't know. I don't know where that is.
That's cool. We have a couple cities on there, though, on the,
I
on
know.
the list. That's
I
awesome.
know. That's fantastic. Hey, Carrie, how are you? Good morning.
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Good. So apparently you're calling about last week we were talking about funny names, right? When you get married and then your last name is funny, like,
Yes.
you know, yeah, like Paige Turner, right? So what's your funny name?
So my last name is Budge, which is funny in itself. But my husband's name was Hill, and so we were like, okay, do we want to hyphenate? No, we don't want to hyphenate. So I was like looking on this website about changing names, and it was like, what are you going to do? Do you want to change your name? You could combine names. That's new. That's big. How about the Bidges or the Bulges? And I was like, oh, honey, we could be the Bulges. That sounds good. Terry, Kyle, Bulge. I ended up going with Hill, but I mean, it was a good laugher for quite some time. We can always go back, you
The
know.
Bulges.
You mean you could pick whatever last name you want?
If yes, you can.
Wow, that's great. That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, thanks,
Yes.
thanks, Carrie
I could have
Bulge.
changed my name and everything.
Thanks, Carrie
Oh,
Bulge.
thank you.
Have
Thank
a great
you.
day. Thanks for
I mean,
listening.
that's probably how it originally started, right? When people just kind of change things around.
Yeah. Hey, I'm watching on the news right now the Idaho In-N-Out shooter. Did you guys see that footage?
Yes.
Oh,
It's
so
Yeah.
sad.
just frightening.
Okay, so I'm bringing this up because it's on the news right now. They're showing it. There's something I can't get out of my head, and I don't know if anyone else is like this, but the footage I saw was somebody in the car at In-N-Out, and they're filming because they were just eating, and they're filming this guy with a gun, and he's shooting with like an AK-47 or something, and he's shooting this Tesla. And I always go to In-N-Out almost all the time. When I'm at In-N-Out, I'm with my family. And I can't help but think, like, if I was in that situation, in the car, and I see some maniac with an AK-47 or whatever the rifle is, and he's shooting people, and I keep thinking, what would I do? Because when I watch that video, I hear a woman in the car with the guy, like, turn around. And I'm like, I'm listening to it, and I'm like, what would I do? Like, I kind of want to, like, floor it and run the guy over, right? And then I think, but then again, what if he turns and starts shooting at me and,
Right.
and hits my family? So I'm like, so what I came to the conclusion was, if I was at In-N-Out or Burger by myself and I was in that same position that person was in the car, I probably would have tried to run over the shooter. I don't know. That's where my gut instinct goes. But if my family was in the car, I would have backed out and left as soon as possible. But I would not have got my phone and started filming the guy shooting people. I don't think I would have been like safety first. Right.
Sure.
Have you seen the video? It's crazy.
Yeah. And I've seen another like where they decide to drive away, but they're still filming the whole thing, you know, while they're driving away.
Oh, I haven't
see
seen-
like a woman talking to her kids in the car.
Oh, really?
I've
No,
seen that too.
I haven't
But
seen
you know, a couple of people got out and with their guns and were able to stop them.
Oh, no. I
hold it
don't
tight.
know any of that stuff.
Yeah, a couple of
crazy.
people that had licensed carry, they stalled out until the police were able to get there. They stalled them out a little bit.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
I don't know the rest of the story. I just
Yeah.
know that.
And that's what's so crazy about cell phones, because it's like if that person wasn't recording, you never would have been able to see that video.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like they could be a good thing, but they can also be a bad thing because it's like absolutely you want to protect yourself.
Well, and then it's like evidence too. That's
Exactly,
going to maybe
that can help
catch him. But I mean, he's dead now. He died
Right.
of self-inflicted gunshot wound.
It's weird when you see how cavalier he is at shooting. Like, there's no.
I thankfully have not seen that
Did
video.
he have he was just going after those people in the Tesla, right? Or was he going after other people?
But he killed an employee there too.
So sad.
Jeez, man. Wow. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Idaho in the news for bad things right now. But I was just telling you that Scottsdale's the number 3 happiest city in the United States. I've got some other things that involve cities in this state. New study looked at cities that spend the most and least on clothing. Okay. The
Okay,
city that
so-
spends the most on clothing.
I would say a place that's cold, like San Francisco, because you got to buy coats.
Oh, I
or
was
New
thinking
York.
like a fancy place
Me
like
too.
Beverly Hills.
So I'm like
okay.
Calabasas,
They
LA.
compared the average prices of stuff like a man's dress shirt, a pair of boys' jeans, a pair of women's slacks in 100 cities. And they measured those costs against each city's median household income.
New York City.
The city that spends the most on clothes is Cleveland, Ohio.
What?
I guess that is cold.
Followed
my first thought.
Followed by Detroit, Baton Rouge, Toledo, New Orleans, Newark, New Jersey, Lexington, Lubbock, Texas, and San Antonio.
Makes sense because you're not going to skimp on a coat or boots. You can if
Right,
it's cold
you're
outside.
gonna get good quality. Yeah.
Of the 100 cities they looked at, the one that spends the least on clothes, Gilbert, Arizona.
Really?
Lots of crop tops and booty shorts in downtown Gilbert.
We like a good sale.
Followed by San Jose, California, Fremont, California, Scottsdale, Arizona, and Irvine, California.
What's up with Fremont making all these lists?
I know. But how about that? Gilbert's just like bottom. They don't. So must not be any boutique store. That's not the place you want to open a boutique store
I guess not.
if no one's buying anything.